Bartholomew County Aries Net. This is K9JAJ, Kilo 9, Juliet Alpha, Juliet, net control for this session of the BC Aries Net. Are there any stations holding emergency, priority, or welfare traffic? If so, please call now. During the net, please alert net control with the pro words break break, and I will assist you with that emergency. Once again, your net control station is K9JAJ. My name is Jeff, and I'm located here in Columbus in Bartholomew County. The BC Aries Net is held every Wednesday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time as an Aries training session in proper net procedures and to provide information regarding Aries and other hand radio related activities in Bartholomew and surrounding counties. All stations are welcome to check in. You do not need to bring traffic to the net, nor do you need to be a BC Aries member. This is, however, a directed net, so please direct all your communications through net control at all times. At this time, any station holding non-emergency or routine traffic, please call. Listed, I will now begin taking check-ins. Check-ins are handled alphabetically by call sign suffix. Please check in by stating your call sign using plain English, followed by standard ITU phonetics, and then include your name and your county. At this time, stations with suffixes Alpha through Lima, that's Alpha through Lima only, please call net control. Stations with call sign suffixes Mike through Zulu only, please call K9JAJ.
November 9, Papa United Papa, Greg, Bartholomew County.
Whiskey 9, Mike Delta Tango, W9MDT, Mike, Columbus, Bartholomew County.
Kilo 9, Romeo Mike Romeo, repeat, K9RMR, Randall and Rueff, Taylorsville, Bartholomew County.
Alpha Charlie 9 Tango Romeo, Howard, Bartholomew County.
Whiskey 9er, Romeo Whiskey Romeo, Rick, Bartholomew County.
Very good. The Mike through Zulus come alive. That time we picked up N9PUP. Good evening, Greg. W9MDT, good evening, Mike. K9OPL, good evening, Joe. And I do believe that was K9RMR from Taylorsville checking in. AC9TR, good evening, Howard. And good evening, Rick, W9RWR. Anyone else from the Mike through Zulu group, please call.
N9VDU, November 9, Victor Delta Uniform, Scott, Bartholomew County, no traffic.
N9VDU, good evening, Scott. We got you. Anyone else?
Delta 9, Papa Juliet Oscar, Ashley, Bartholomew County, no traffic.
Let's welcome KD9, Papa Juliet Oscar, our newly licensed as of last night technician class licensee. Welcome to the net, Ashley. Good to have you here with us. Anyone else? Let's just take the whole alphabet, Alpha through Zulu. Anyone, anywhere?
P9, Tango, Charlie, Papa, Jason, Bartholomew County.
November 9, Juliet, Foxtrot Hotel, Paul, Decatur.
W9JFH, good evening, Paul from Decatur. Good to have you with us this week. Anyone else wishing to check in? This is K9JAJ, net control for the Bartholomew County Aries Net. If you'd like to check in this evening, please call now.
Correction, it was November 9, Juliet, Foxtrot Hotel, November.
Well, if I misverbalized that, I apologize, Paul. I've got it written down here in N9JFH, but sometimes the N's become K's or W's. N9JFH. Anyone else?
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar, Whiskey Oscar, Mike, Bartholomew County, no traffic.
Okay, let's welcome our newest general class licensee as of last night, KD9 Oscar W. Oscar. Oscar Whiskey Oscar OWO. Good evening, Mike. Congratulations again to you both, and good to have you here with us. One more time, anyone else wishing to check in, please call.
G9DK, Kilo Golf 9er Delta Kilo, John, Columbus.
Kilo Golf 9er Delta Kilo, good evening, John. Anyone else? K9JJ with Bartholomew County Aries Net. Let's go to the top of our list and see if anyone has any comments for us this week. Starting out with N9PUP. Good evening, Greg. Good to hear from you this week. How are things on your end of the town?
Good evening, Jeff, and everybody on the net. Everything's fine here. Hadn't been on for a while. Finally got my antenna moved to a better location to where I can actually hear somebody and talk. So I hope everything's sounding okay. And I'm doing okay and been busy out here in the shop. I guess that's one advantage to having your shop 30 feet from your house. You always got something to do. So staying busy, and I plan on getting on here a lot more since I got the antenna moved about 4 days ago. So you might hear a little bit more out of me. That may be good or bad. Who knows? We'll find out. So other than that, that's all I have. Just glad to see everything starting to loosen up with the COVID-19 things a little bit. And hopefully they keep getting better instead of going backwards. So with that, back to you, Jeff. You have a good one. K9JJ, N9PUP.
N9PUP. Okay, Greg. Well, things are sounding good from here at least. Glad you got things situated more functional for yourself there, and we do hope to hear from you more often. Thanks again for checking in this week. We'll break with Greg and check in with W9MDT. Good evening, Mike. Good to see you earlier today. Your comments, please.
K9JHA, W9MDT. Good evening, Jeff, and everybody on the net this evening. I really don't have a whole lot. We did do testing last night, and congratulations to KD9OWO and KD9PJO on passing their test last night. And we got the paperwork signed today, and that'll be in the mail tomorrow. But it's really good to see folks coming into the hobby, and that's part of the fun of it. I think is seeing the new folks come in. Other than that, well, you saw my grass needs to be cut again. Hopefully, I'll get that done tomorrow. But that's really about it for me. Just trying to stay busy and not having too hard of a time doing that. So that I'll turn it back to you, Jeff. K9. I almost gave you Joe's call sign. K9JJ. This is W9MDT. Back to net control.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, I caught that K90JJ, but that's okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Part of the fun of this hobby is bringing new people into it. And my favorite part of the VE testing process is when someone walks up to you with their completed answer sheet, and they've got that look on their face like, I don't know about this. I don't think I did so good. And then you go down and you check it, and the other two guys check it, and you get to walk back up to them and say, congratulations, you passed. And they go like, really? And I think that happened last night. That was kind of fun. But anyway, thanks for checking in this week, Mike, and we'll catch up to you here again real soon. Speaking of OPL, you're up next, Joe. K9OPL, your turn for comments.
Well, I won't call you Mike's call, K9JAJ in the group, K9OPL. Very good, Jeff. Well, you know, the net started out slow, but boy, it picked up here. Good to hear everybody on. Congratulations to Ashley and Mike both for the license passing scores last night. Thank you, all of you guys that were involved in administering and grading the exams. And certainly not a lot from my end. I've been working as usual, working from home still. And the business has not slowed down one iota during this whole thing, at least from my perspective. In fact, in some ways we're busier because we're trying to keep people that are working from home that aren't used to it, keeping them squared away and getting a lot of different kinds of requests that we get a lot of the normal ones, but we get a few that are not so normal because people don't know what to do to connect to VPN and all that other kind of good stuff that they have to do now. So anyway, I was really pleased that I got my WinLink working last week, and thanks for the replies to those of you. That's another accomplishment at least. So with that, I'll turn it back to Net Control, K9JAJ in the group, K9OPL.
Glad you're keeping busy at least. I imagine that makes the days go a little bit quicker for you. I know in my personal situation there are days where it's just like drags along because I'm not doing a whole lot. But it does give me opportunities to get out there and see some friends during the week that I normally wouldn't get to see as things are loosening up a bit, and it's easier and better to get out and about. But anyway, thanks for being here tonight, Joe, and we'll break with you right now and check in with Mr. Taylorsville himself, K9RMR. Good evening, Randall. If you're still out there, you're up for comments.
Well, good evening, Jeff, and good evening to everybody else on the net. And like I said, I'll add my congratulations to the new people that got upgraded and got their new license. That's good to hear, and not a whole lot going on. Thanks to you giving me that information last week on the D-Star, and then Joe helped me out a little bit and giving me some information on how to set my radio, because I had to adjust it for the stepping to get to the right frequency to get to. I can hear the D-Star in Shelbyville, but I can't quite reach it with my radio. So, but I am enjoying it, listening to it, and I'm thinking about getting one of those larger antennas. So it's just a matter of time here. I'm thinking very seriously about doing that, so I can hit that Shelbyville reflector. But not a whole lot else going on. Just I'm sitting out here on the front porch, enjoying the cool weather and listening to the birds, and just kind of taking it easy. And hope everybody is doing okay. And I'll send it back to you, and wish everybody the best.
Yeah, it was a little bit cool out there earlier today. I can only imagine it's gotten even a little cooler. But thanks for checking in this week, and good luck with your D-Star endeavors. We'll be listening for you. We'll break with Randall and check in with the Bishop himself, AC9TR. Good evening, Howard. Good to have you on the net this week. Your comments, please.
Good evening, Jeff and everyone, and thanks for running it. I'm glad Joe's busy. I've been sitting here making sculptures out of putting banana jacks together and twisting them in odd ways until I got bored with that. Then started soldering things onto Arduino shields, and ended up ordering a new soldering iron. So that'll be my excitement for the week, I guess, if that comes in. Anyway, yeah. And then I'm starting to write some stuff about logging data and how to look at it. It's interesting if you're the right sort of geek, but for most people, it's just going to put you to sleep. So, there's that. I'm here to help. AC9TR, back to net control.
Oh, Howard, you always make me laugh. Thanks for being here, buddy. It's good to hear from you. And hope to get to see you again here real soon. We'll break with Howard and check in with K9RMR, my good friend from out there in Hope, Indiana. Good evening, Rick. Your comments, please.
Good evening, Jeff and the net. Not much in the way of comments. I've been working on perfecting my Irish coffee recipe. I think I have it about right. And I'm still a carrier of stress, not really a participant. With that, I'll turn it back to you, K9JAJ, and the net, W9RWR.
All right, Rick. Well, you keep working on that recipe, and I'll be more than happy to give you test runs all you need. So don't be afraid to ask. It's good seeing you earlier today as well. We'll break with Rick and check in, see if Scott's got anything for us. N9VDU. Good evening, Scott. Any comments for the net? N9VDU must have checked out. And let's get to our new tech on the list tonight. Welcome again, Ashley. So good to have you with us this week and so quickly. Again, congratulations on passing your test. Go ahead and take the mic and tell us what's going on with you today.
Thank you. I appreciate all the congratulations. I'm pretty excited because I thought I was ready, and then I took the test and I got nervous, so definitely was excited to know that I passed the test. My day's going great. It's probably going better than KD9OWO's, seeing how now I took over all this stuff. So, anyways, so I definitely wanted to hop on the net and just introduce myself, and thanks for the testing, and thanks for all the congratulations. I appreciate it. Back to you, or KD9PJO, back to you, net control.
KD9PJO, this is K9JJ. Okay, well, hey, you did pretty good on the mic there, and it just gets easier each time you do it. So if you had any butterflies, they'll soon fly away. The thing about you taking over all of Mike's stuff now, he gets to go out and buy new stuff. You do realize that, right?
Most of it's brand new stuff that he just bought for himself, so I guess it is what it is. But I told him last week he couldn't buy any more radios, but now I might let him.
Oh yeah, she's got the bug. Okay, well, once again, thanks for being here, and we'll look forward to talking to you on the radio more as we move down the line. We'll break with KD9PJO. Jason, W9TCP. Good evening. Your comments, please.
Good evening, Jeff and the net. The only comment from me is I'm regretting talking on my HT when I have a brand new big boy icon at home, but this is the only time I can get out to walk and not be wet. So I'm going to focus on that and not get hit by a car. K9JAJ, this is W9TCP.
Okay, well, yeah, we don't want you getting hit by a car. You never know that you might run over the radio or something. We'd hate to have that happen. Hi. Thanks for checking in, Jason. Appreciate you being here. Enjoy your walk. We'll break with Jason and check in with Mr. Decatur County himself, N9JFH. Good evening, Paul. Good to have you with us. Your comments, please.
Yeah, one more congratulations to PJO. Hey, if that works, I need to get my wife attacked. And I didn't get in with the, when you first called for my suffix, you caught me with a wet paint roller and working on another project here at home. But not much else going on here in Decatur County, so this is to net control.
Okay, Paul. No, you sure do a lot of painting, but I guess things need to be done. You got to do them, right? But appreciate you being here again. Always good to hear you. And if I don't catch you on Decatur's Net tomorrow night, maybe we'll hear you on the Saturday morning roundup. We'll break with Paul from Decatur and check in with the other half, K9OWO, the man who's going to go shopping for some new radios. Good evening, Mike. Your comments, please.
Good evening, Jeff, and everybody on the net. I don't think she told the whole story, so I get radios, but she's already looking at used ones for me. I can't even get new ones to replace what she just took over, so... No, hey, it's kind of nice to have her in here with us, so appreciate you guys getting us in when you did. And, of course, she appreciates all the congratulations. But no, I don't have a lot of traffic for the net tonight, Jeff, other than hope everybody's still doing good and we get through this more and more every week and every day. So back to you, Net Control. This is K9OWO.
All right, Mike. Well, you know, there's a lot of good used radios out there. Some of them are practically brand new themselves, so as long as they work and serve you well. But good to see you guys last night, and we'll look for you again on the radio further on down the log. We'll break with Mike and check in with John, KG9DK. Good evening, John. If you're still there, you're at the bottom of the list. Your turn for comments.
Congratulate the upgrade and the new person getting a new license. That's always was a thrill, and I suspect it still is, no matter when you. So other than that, I also want to thank the people that makes that possible for local testing here. That's a real great service that you don't normally find in small towns. With that, I think I'm going to be looking for some sunshine. I want to do some antenna work, but I'm going to wait for some sunshine. Other than that, that's it. KG9DK, back to Net Control.
Okie doke there, John. Well, hey, you be careful doing that antenna work, and yeah, a little bit of sunshine might be nice, but I'm thinking it's going to be cloudy and rainy the rest of the week. I hope I'm wrong. But that's what they were saying earlier in the week, but maybe that's changed, you know, how the weather reports go. But good to have you on the net this week, John. Feel free to stop by anytime, and we'll be glad to have you. That does bring me down to the bottom of the list as I currently have it. This is K9JAJ with the Bartholomew County Aries Net. I'll take a brief standby for any check-ins that might still be out there. Any station, anywhere, all are welcome. Please call now. Bottom of the line for this evening. The only thing I want to add is I do want to congratulate the senior class of 2020. I guess today was a big day for them here in Bartholomew County, or the Bartholomew Consolidated School Corporation. I know I've got several friends who had kids that got their papers, so to speak, and sorry things were the way they were for them as far as ceremonies and stuff, but there'll be plenty of time for other celebrations, the life ahead for each and every one of you. You stayed the course, you made it through high school, bigger and better things to come. So congratulations again to all the graduates. This is K9JAJ. Does anyone have any further questions, comments, or otherwise for the net before we close down? Please call now.
W9MDT recheck.
Go ahead, Mike.
We talked about this Saturday is the normal hams and eggs, but I think we'll probably do another hams and eggs on the air Saturday. But I just wanted to mention that. Back to you, Jeff. K9JAJ, W9MDT. Back to Net Control.
Yeah, that's a big affirmative. We'll continue to meet Saturday morning on the radio right here on this repeater. At our normal time, 0700. Those of you that are sleeping in, don't worry about it, sleep in. Those of us that are up, we'll enjoy each other's company and sip our coffee and slurp on our oatmeal and whatever. And, hopefully maybe starting in June we can get back to meeting face to face once a month. And heck, you know, we started a good thing on Saturday mornings on the radio. We could still do that on the weeks that we don't have breakfast together. So another good thing maybe that came out of this whole nonsense that's been going on for a while now. Thanks for bringing that up, Mike. Good point. Anyone else with anything further before we close? Again, thank you to each and every one of you for being here this evening. Sure do appreciate it. It was good to talk to each and every one of you. I also want to give thanks, as always, to the Columbus Amateur Radio Club for the use of this repeater each week. We do appreciate it. And then I will return the use of that repeater to normal amateur radio usage. The time here is 23:59 Zulu. That comes out to 7:59 Eastern Time or 19:59 local time. This is K9JJ. The net is closed and I'm clear.
K9OPL, K9RMR.
W9RWR.
Wise guy. Take care, buddy. We'll catch you tomorrow. K9JJ. I'm closing things down and going back upstairs.
K9OPL, K9RMR.
K9RMR, K9OPL. Hey, Randall.
Good evening, Joe. Hey, listen, I had a question. I was online looking at some antennas, and I saw they had I can't even remember the name of it right now, but it was like a 3 or 4 foot folding antenna. And I was just wondering for the D74. And I was just wondering if you had any information on that, or had any experience, or knew anybody that had one, and if maybe that would work.
Huh? No, I do not know. I was gonna say if you find that listing, you could email me if you want. I think you still have my email address, or I'll send you an email. And you find that, send me a link to it, and I'll take a look at it. But there are lots of them. You know, in terms of VHF and UHF antennas, bigger is always better. So even if it's portable like that, you know, 3 or 4 feet is probably not a bad idea. I'm using right now a Comet vertical in the house on top of a tripod. It's got a magnetic mount, but it's not a magnetic ground plane, so it does not use the magnet as part of the antenna, which is better for me because unless you've got a big thing to put it on that's metal, and I do have freezer, but I can't leave it there because it's too far away. Anyway, any antenna that's bigger than the small rubber duck antenna is going to be better than, it'll get you out better.
Okay, well, that's what I figured. I was wondering if you had actually had any knowledge or resources or experience with that. Yeah, I've got I replaced the rubber ducky a long time ago with the 15-inch or 15.5 inch, which is what I'm using now. But like I said, I've been looking, and you were talking about the mag mounts. I saw a bunch of them on eBay and Amazon, and the thing about them is they're as far as the ones I've seen so far, at least that weren't too expensive. The antenna size was pretty much the same. It was just the fact you could had a cable or coax that runs to it. But yeah, I'll get that information and probably send you an email, and you can look at it and see what you think. And I'm definitely wanting to if I could hit that Shelbyville repeater, that would be great. Like I said, I heard you the other night, was it last week? like I said, I caught the D-Star part of the D-Star net, and I heard you on there and some others, and I've been listening every once in a while, and I can, like I said, it comes in real good. I just can't, obviously can't hit the repeater. So I'm not one to spend a whole lot of money, but if I could, like I said, if I could hit that reflector up there in Shelbyville, that would be great. So I'll send you the email, and like I said, I appreciate the help.
Okay, Randall. Well, sure, and also we might also review and make sure you got your settings correct, because you could be receiving even if you don't have the gateway call set properly and stuff like that. So you could very well be needing a better antenna, but you could also have a few things that aren't quite the way they need to be. D-Star is a little bit picky when you first get started setting it up, but once it's right, it just works. So anyway, I may send you a couple of pointers to check on. I'll reply to your email. K9RMR, K9OPL.
Okay, well, once again, I appreciate the help, and I'll talk to you later. K9OPL, this is K9RMR saying good night, God bless, 73, and I am clear.
Hey, 73 is Randall. Take care. I'll talk to you later. K9OPL clear.